obviously you guys are in Toronto right now, but what is it like kind of having a buzz around you guys right now and winning some games?
It's the NBA. There always should be a buzz around. You know, we don't get caught up in that. I don't get caught up and never have. Even coaching back at Kentucky, you don't get caught up in the hype. You know, that's for fans, which you want to have, but it's for me and for I try to sell to our players, it's a business. We have a job to do. No matter what is being said, social media, whatever, we have a job to do. We know what's for real, and we should know what's Memorex.
I know a lot of people have talked about how you guys revamped your offense a little bit this year. What were some of your influences in doing that?
Again, it's nothing that hasn't been done before. It's just something we emphasize more. We emphasize the three-shot more, moving the ball more. And we still got to do a better job of it. We're not a finished product by example of our game against Minnesota. We didn't do a good job of moving the ball, moving our bodies. And so, again, we're a work in progress. And so, again, it's just something we're emphasizing more is ball movement, man movement, emphasizing the three more. Nothing earth-shattering.
Have you noticed more of this hype this year?
Of what?
About you guys?
No, I don't, Doug. To me, it's each and every game. Next game mentality. I think once you get caught up in whatever is being said, positive or negative, is where you get in trouble. And that's why with our team, we emphasize it every day to nauseam. You know, next play, next game, next possession is a mentality you have to be successful. You know, and again, I go back to this. When we won the championship at Kentucky, when we won the championship in Dallas, I never forget, we never felt like we were a winning team. We never felt like we felt like the next possession was the most crucial possession. So, and to be a championship team, you got to think that way, you know, and not get caught up in any hype, any perceived hype whatsoever.
Coach, with this time here, like, how are you guys like dealing with this kind of running these next couple of days?
Well, it's practice. Today we had a good spirited practice, competitive practice, and these days are few and far between. And we got to treat them like gold. Whatever we want to emphasize and work on, you got to do it. And we did today. And I thought we had an excellent. Wasn't perfect, but you know, as far as the speed of play, the physicality of play was there. And one thing we got to do a better job is rebounding, because when your point guards are out rebounding your bigs, you know, we had 2 point guards out rebound our big guys, and that's not good.
Have you noticed with the schedule this year, not having the 4 and 5s, not having as many back-to-backs, you get maybe more stretches like this?
Well, you do, but I haven't found more practices. It's been more, you know, day between and not really conducive for hard, physical, all-out practice, because you got the next game to worry about. So, you know, these stretches right here are precious for us, and the league has done a good job of not over impacting the body as far as games are concerned. But some of it, along with the Players Association mandatory days off, have cut into your practice time.
I know for various reasons you guys are less likely to take a break like this one and go back home, and so you're spending more time on the road in cities like Atlanta. Is there a positive to that? Is there sort of a unifying
factor? For us, it's a unifying factor. It's a positive as far as practice, no distractions. You know, again, we'll probably be getting ready to get on a plane tomorrow, you know, to come in. And again, we did the same thing last year. I thought it was really productive, and it's good because it gives us sort of a training camp mentality for our team, especially when you have the opportunity to have a good physical, hard practice.
I don't know if Doug asked me the night before the game about Serge. Is there anything about him that you've seen this month versus December, the last few games, where, I mean, he seemed to have it going on the glass, scoring, right, and then there's been a noticeable drop-off the last couple of weeks?
Well, again, like I mentioned the other day, the one thing that Serge can do, you know, offense is going to be up and down. Right. But one thing you can do consistent is rebound and defend, and that's not only Serge, it's all our guys, is getting back to the defending, rebounding mentality, and I think the offense will come. I don't get caught up in missing shots. You know, I thought he was more decisive on his shooting at that time, but I don't get caught up into that as far as looking at his offense and that type of thing. We got enough offense. We just need all of our bigs to rebound more, to be aggressive going to the boards, and make sure we carry out assignments defensively.
What are you seeing from CJ since he came back from that dental surgery back, like it's right after Christmas?
Getting in better condition, getting in better shape. His body's getting back. His rhythm is getting back better. Teams are, you know, there's going to be teams that don't leave him, like against Minnesota. But conditioning for him coming back from being sick in that situation was huge, and I think that's where he's coming back to now.
Have you found that ideal spot for him in the rotation in terms of when he comes in, when he comes
yeah,
in?
Yeah, I think I like where he is right now, and you know, closing games out for us offensively. It's pretty good rhythm for us. It hurts us a little bit on the rebounding, but we got to find a better answer for that.
Where have you seen the biggest leap for Kyle Lowry in particular? You mentioned the rebounding from him, but where are some others you've seen him kind of?
Well, it's just his shooting has been off the chart. It was last couple of games. I think that's where he really contributes on the offensive end. Just being aggressive, playing also with DeLon and Fred has helped get him off the ball some, frees him up to do his thing offensively. But then defensively, Kyle's such a competitor. He's probably one of the most competitive guys in our league right now when it comes to loose balls, taking charges, all the winning plays you have to have. That's what he brings. He sets the tone for us, you know, from that standpoint.
Watched football yesterday?
Sure did. Sure watched football with one eye and basketball with the Hawks with the other eye. So, but again, it was a great day for NFL football.
Will you attend the Hawks game tonight? I mean, since you're already here, or?
I might. Well, who wants to know?
Just curious. I'm just curious.
Just put it this way: that's two teams, Utah and Atlanta.
Yeah.
So it's two teams that are in the mix that we're playing the next few days. So there's a good chance.
I kind of do want to get a little more specific. Quinn Snyder's system. Did you take any inspiration from how that team passes the ball a little bit?
No, I've been in the league 30 years. I've seen every system and coached every system there is. So I like Quinn's system. I like the Golden State system, but we have a coaching staff that has a lot of experience. It's not. I don't think you may steal one little thing, but philosophically. You know, we were running back in Seattle before running was in vogue. You know, we were trapping the pick and roll. We were down in the pick and roll before it was in vogue. So there's nothing new under the sun in our league. It's what you emphasize. It's what your personnel allows you to do more than anything else. And we've been very fortunate. Our guys have bought in and have tried to do what we were asking to do over anybody's system, and no disrespect to anybody's system, but we have to be who the best our Raptor team can be, and with what we can teach and what I know, what the other coaches know to teach.
The Hawks have a guy in Dwayne Dedmon who had only shot 1 3 in a game. It was a half-court heat. Now he's shooting 3 a night, hitting like 1.5. What does it say for his evolution, but 2 for the evolution of the three-pointer in the league?
There's no question. The evolution of the three. We have Jonas Valanciunas shooting threes. Right. So same thing. You know, the game has evolved. More big guys are shooting threes. Have the skill set of defending pick and rolls, defending the pick and rolls at the 5 position is huge. So the multi-skilled big men are in demand right now in the NBA, whether shooting or defending pick and rolls.